Hello everyone, and today it's time to open the indie box. No, the contents are gone. No! Okay. Anyway, today's indie box is Super Win the Game. And it has a very Super Nintendo-ish styled box. It's still sealed, but I got a small nick getting away. Now the first thing, if you got this indie box, you will notice it has a controller inside, fashioned off a American Super Nintendo, as it does not have the very colorful buttons, which personally I actually like better, so I don't know why Nintendo did that, but whatever. Obviously styled, like I said, has over buttons that, and it has the game's logo and the indie box there, and it has a USB cord, so it is for computers. I have not tried it out, so I will have to get an idea. A lot of people have been saying these controllers are kind of in, considering what it's like $14 for a box, and that includes. Did that include shipping, or was shipping separate? I don't remember. But in the end, you can't really imagine these costing a lot. And for anyone who's into modding, they look like they use very standard screws, the X or Plus, varying on how you like to look at that. But the actual face buttons, the X, A, B, and Y, they feel okay. The shoulder buttons feel okay. Start and Select feels okay. Plus pad feels a little odd. I'd have to try it, but it looks nice. Hopefully it functions nice, because I've heard some harsh criticism for it. And also note, if you're new to my videos, I give one of my previous indie boxes Steam keys away, and that will be Steam will dig. That will be randomly somewhere in this video, so you might want to look out for that. So anyway, let's look at Super Win the Game. Exclusive Super 3D Vision. I wonder if that's actually in the game. So I whipped this off. Let's read the back. Throw your no dress. I can't ever say that. No dress. Throw your old days in your freaking head. Goggles and travel back in time with Win the Game, a retro core explosion of exploration platforming action, a sequel to the 2012 game freeware hit You Have to Win the Game. Explore a massive world, find hidden treasures, collect power-ups, and gain new abilities, and cover the mysterious secrets. Let's see. Simulate to your CRT televisions, enjoy the sounds of yesteryear, complete soundtrack, fun never ends, do the thing, get the stuff, win the game. 83-ish% recyclable tall cardboard fiber, 0% lead paint, or please recycle where facilities exist. What's that? It says what? No guns on there? Let's see. Before using your cartridge, blow thoroughly on USB in for the best results. For serious gamers only, ultra intense platforming, Speed 1 responsibly. I suck at platforming, but either way, so I'm not sure if this is going to be much of my official indie box seal of quality. Ooh, they did the number thing. I wanted them to do that after name escapes me. Where are you? I believe you're somewhere over here. Brutal Legend, yes, the Brutal Legend indie box. I like that. I got number. Ooh, wow, I got pretty late there. That's a bit of a shame on my part, but and it's a sticker stuck on there, so that kind of has me a little concerned, because you could clone that. Made in a small office, USB game cartridge. Game by Mule Key, distributed by IndieBox. Mule Key Games, which I'm assuming is the name of the creator of it. So, pretty nice. It's very reminiscent of a Super NES. Actually, let's get a comparison. Where are my Super NES? Here we go. Let's use Illusion of Gaia as a reference for anyone. The box is a little smaller. It's not as thick as an actual one. And as you can see in the frontal design, it copies the top corner portion. So it is not too bad in the emulation of a Super Nintendo box. It is very similar in its design, which is very nice. I'm liking the different shaped indie boxes. They said they wanted to start doing a few fancy shaped ones, so always the hard part I hate about these is carefully getting the door opened, which is always a pain. So let's see how many contents, because the controller must have costed the most out of this thing. I'm dare curious if I should ask. I think they need to make these things a little bigger though, because these soundtracks are literally squeezed in now. So let's see. That kind of reminds me of like the Intellivision kind of ads though. It's funny. Let's see. I like the back though. That's kind of nice black and white little thing going now. And we got quite a few tracks, 16 tracks. Now let's see. Ooh, the booklet though is pretty thick today. See, we get the usual indie box sticker, and looks like this time they decided not to really theme the sticker after the game. Actually, it's just the indie box. This time it just has a sticker of the game's cover, so that's a bit of a shame. We have 3D glasses that come with the game. I hate 3D. It usually hurts my eyes. So, of course, this is the older kind of 3D. I've messed with those before when I was a kid. But newer 3D technology hurts my eyes, so I don't know how these work. I don't know if they're going to work nicely, you know. I don't know if they were just for show or... Oh, now this is nice. You don't see these very often. These are kind of things that a lot of... There was the Lunar games. I think one of the Lunar games had a cloth map like this. That's pretty nice. It's a little cloth map. It feels like it's the kind of material you use to clean your glasses or that, but it's very nice. I actually like that. I'm assuming that's the whole Italian world of the game, but that's very nice. That beats a lot of the map stuff that you see. And of course we have the game, which oh, that's funny. It actually looks like a Super Nintendo cartridge. That's awesome. I think almost all of these should look like this. Or actually, I think a lot of these should actually look like game cartridges. This looks awesome. Actually, I like this. Let's see. This side should pop out. There we go. That one was pretty easy. Sometimes they're hard, sometimes they're easy. I see a little bit of plastic, like, might be kind of hard to see. Yeah, see there on the left bottom now, way above my finger. It looks like there's some little piece of plastic or something there, but that shouldn't interfere with the game. But yeah, I love the design of the little cartridge. It's most awesome, and still has the little foam wounding now. Get that in there. It's very nice. I like these. I like it. And the little booklet thing. Oh, it looks like... I think no, it looks like there is no... Oh, it is. It looks like they merged the instruction manual and their little kind of newsletter together. So here we got the book, and this is again very funny because it's actually humoring the kind of look that a lot of guidebooks looked like. I'd get one, but let's see, free inside. Apparently there is a sticker inside too. Might have to look at that. So let's see. Let's look at the newsletter here. the Indie Retro Control soundtrack cloth map, the Super Win the Game sticker, Indie sticker, the Super Win the Game strategy guide, 3D, and the limited edition collector box with USB cartridge. See, Happy New Year's, Indie Box family. January is always a time of mystery and excitement regards the new year. We celebrate the start of 2015 with the lesser-known indie game that was sure to capture your imagination as you explore its vast land. Super Win the Game is a platformer in the truest sense with strong influences from some of our favorite NES and Super NES games. You won't find a lot of weapons or combat in the game because the game is more focused on delivering exploration and puzzles. Thank you for your time to explore the vast. Take your time to explore the vast land. There are lots of secrets in the areas to discover, and what better way to discover such secrets with an awesome exclusives you probably already noticed. Some really awesome 3D glasses in a classic control. Kyle Pittman, the game's creator, has developed a fully 3D version of the game specifically for the Indie Box. So yeah, the 3D mode is specifically for this Indie Box version. So whether that's going to be an update for anyone who has the game digitally, I don't know. They would probably have to get with the creator on that. But it says exclusively, so I would assume no. But somebody might be able to develop a patch, possibly. You know, somebody might be able to actually look in the indie games version and actually develop a patch, possibly. But, you know, that's up to other people. Just plug in the controller, compatible with Windows, Mac OS X, and Linux. Start playing. You can even try the controller with other favorite indie games. Who knows what else will work with it. That's also a slight concern. Its compatibility. Sometimes these custom controllers sometimes are iffy with compatibility. So I hope it works with some emulators. I hope it does. Because I do want to do some of my Japanese Super Nintendo games. There's a few I'm interested in doing. Spreading the awesome stuff in the box. Don't forget to check out the cartridge because we got some full free game. We got a full free game of Cluster Punk 99 on there. Grab some of your friends and get ready for some of the most competitive multiplayer action you've ever experienced. Cluster Puck 99? I'd have to look that up. In other news, IndieBox just completed its very first Indie Box-a-thon. We live streamed indie games from around the world in 36 hours straight, but we didn't. Tripping over my feet. But we didn't just play games. We hosted over 20 developers during this time. Developers such as Seeing Young, Jay Tyler. Oh, that's the guy who's doing Dopsy. I'm actually very interested in that game. I've asked him if he plans on doing an indie box. I think it's probably safe to say yes. Probably. Let's see. We're fortunate enough to have the student projects such as Not Everything is Flammable all the way up to larger known games like Broforce showing off their brand new Versus mode. You don't want to miss the awesome stuff we do. Check out Twitch. We're stepping up in 2015 with all kinds of new things. Be on the lookout for more web features, different box styles, and even more collectibles. Well, I do. Let's see. We got a letter from the developer here. Let's see. Video games have been a part of my life since I started early childhood. Yeah, I'll just kind of show that real quick if you want to check that out. I don't want to take up all your time reading. And we got instructions, very minimal, small screenshots. Let's see, we got some action-adventure platforming, old-school control action, Dragon Maze. It looks like they're getting some advertisement in, which probably means they're getting a little money from it, but nothing too wrong with that. That helps with paying the bills. So, and apparently it's a PS Vita game. So interesting. See, nothing too colorful there. The Windwing 3D Indie Box exclusive. Controls. We have a little page with the story, so I don't know if that the woes in the game itself. Another advertisement. Oh wait, this might be... No, this is called Magic Knight. Slay Epic Beasts in it. No wait. Is a 2D RPG that you can play by yourself or with friends. Venture into the way. But didn't it say... Or maybe Cyber... What? Wait a minute. Wait, look at... A full free game of Clusterpunk 99 on now. But this says it's called Magic Knight. Is it 2D RPG? I don't know. That might be on it too. I don't know. That Spite was on the backs, the back of the... Yeah, the little skeleton scientist dude on the back of the box though. So, I don't know. Oh, and it's advertised. Okay, so it's advertising other people's games then, probably from the live stream. See, this is Dopsy. I'm actually very excited for this. It's kind of a weird, kind of point-click thing. I'm looking forward to trying it. It's very interesting looking. Ale Ball. Man, there's a lot of different things here. They're getting a lot of advertisement in here. So, okay, so I think this is actually for the game, and because it seems like they're having instruction stuff in that, so they're merging advertisement with the... I was getting a little confused here. Yeah, because this is the character that was in the character in the background in some of these screenshots. So they're showing some advertisement along the book. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's not a bad thing, because obviously, especially for stuff like the Control, that's not going to be cheap unless they make it fucking super cheap. So, this could work out in their favor to get a little extra money to make nicer indie boxes. Of course, I would tell them to be careful not to get corrupted by hits like, certain websites. But, hopefully that never happens. And here we are, Clusterpunk 99. Free in this month's USB cartridge. Introducing Clusterpunk 99, a sporty competitive sports game about sports based on athletes, featuring 8-bit local competitive. There's the picture for it. I get a little light on now. Then it has the controller. Yeah, that's the controls if you use the controller. How to install. Apparently some people, I guess, have been having trouble getting the game to work. Mission to deliver the best independent games from you around the world to your door at an affordable price. Well, I have to say, it's not too bad. It doesn't have as many goodies as the others. I'm pretty sure the vast majority of the money obviously went into the controller. The controller is very nice. And with that said, I think it's time to pull out the surprise. I think somebody might want that steampunk card there. So let us show that Steam key. There you go. Now, hopefully somebody gets that pretty good. So, luck to everyone out there in cyberspace. But continuing on, I'm pretty sure the most money went into this. Now, I'm noticing the indie box sticker here doesn't seem to quite fit in all the way. It might be a little hard to tell, but it looks like they didn't make the indentation the white size, or the sticker, or the sticker the white side. So minor, but it doesn't feel awful, but I'd have to see its functionality. Because I've gotten a few of those different kind of clone machines before, long ago. And I've seen some of the Super Nintendo controllers for those things, and they're pretty fucking awful. So this definitely feels a lot better than the clone machine controllers, especially the start and select button. I remember one of them was so bad, you had to literally push the select button in as hard as fucking possible to get it to respond. So hopefully this is nothing like that, but the buttons do feel a lot better than it, but the D-pad feels a bit... I'd want to test it on a fighting game. That's probably the ultimate test to see how responsive it is. But the face buttons feel okay. Shoulder buttons feel alright. Start and select definitely feel pretty normal for my control. Like I said, different people have been throwing criticism about this, so I would have to try it myself. So with that said, I definitely have to say the controller looks the most impressive. But again, I have to test that. I do like the little cloth map. That's very nice. You don't see these. A lot of old Ultima games had cloth maps like these. These are gorgeous. Of course, this one's really small. I mean, it's about like the size of my hand, so it's not very big. But being it very 8-bit looking, you wouldn't need anything extraordinary, but I love finding little cloth maps. I only have a few handful of games that even have them, so it's a real shame. I definitely would love to see future, if you do like RPG games for the indie box. Hint, hint, somebody get some indie box RPGs. Lisa. oh, mine. I don't know where the fuck that came from. That was just horrible cold. But I would love to see like maps, cloth maps with RPGs of that. But overall, I'd have to say I wouldn't say it's the worst at all. I still think the Brutal Legend one's the worst, and I've already explained why, just simply because it already has physical media of it. So to me, it seemed kind of like a. I mean, there was a lot of Double Fine games that deserved a physical copy release far more than Brutal Legend. Not saying Brutal Legend's bad or anything, but it has a physical copy. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure for the PC, so for that at least it might have that, but still, at least there was always something. The Cave, Costume Party, and then hell, they could re-release some of the older games too, you know, that may never had a physical release, or really old ones that could use a new release, but I don't know, I'm just digressing now, but I'd still have to say that Rogue Legacy and Steam World Dig are probably my favorite boxes so far. I like them, they're very colorful, though I do like this idea. I hope if you get any more indie box RPGs or anything, you kind of emulate either this, a Sega Genesis, or the kind of console generation it might be representing. I guess if you did Lisa, I guess you might want to mimic Earthbound's. I don't know. But either way, I'd love to see some RPGs. We haven't really gotten any actual RPGs. I'd love to see some, but I still need to try Steam World Dig. Damn, too many fucking games, man. Too many damn games. Anyway, if you skipped around the video and you're looking for that Steam code, you're going to have to look for it some more. So either way, thank you for joining me for my Indie Box unboxing. I look forward to trying it. I do want to play more Rogue Legacy. I did a kind of First Impressions video of that quite a long time ago, and I'm trying to get some stuff I'm still trying to work on in my Let's Play way, but that is something I want to take up to the batting range, if you know what I mean. But either way, thank you for checking out my newest indie box, and I will see you all another time. To the loos.